Hi, I am Professor Abdul Hakim, and now I would like to tell about conversation and character revelation. The first, I would like to tell about conversation. Before we talk about conversation, let me show you about dialogue. Dialogue is a literally technique in which writer employ two or more characters to be engaged in conversation with one another. So there are two types of dialogue. The first is inner dialogue, and then the second one is other dialogue. So now I would like to tell you about the two types of dialogue. There are inner dialogue and outer dialogue. The first is inner dialogue. In inner dialogue, the characters speak to themselves and reveal their personalities. To use inner dialogue, writer employs literally technique like stream of consciousness. And then the second one is other dialogue. Outer dialogue is a simple conversation between two characters used in almost all types of fictional works. Then this is the example or the analysis of the inner dialogue and outer dialogue. So, this is the theory about the conversation. According to Brown 2004, the speech of fictional characters is often perceived as offering the reader direct, unmediated access to that individual's emotion, desires, habits, and predilections. So, from that theory, I can conclude that conversation is a part of dialogue. Conversation in prose fiction means that the interaction between people and extend an information. And then conversation in prose fiction also means to convey the feeling of the narrator so to next, the reader. I would like to tell about character revelation. Before we talk about character revelation, I would like to tell you about what is characterization. Characterization is a literally device that is used step by step in literature to highlight and explain the details about character in a story. And character can be defined as any person, animal, or figure represented in literary work. So there are some types of character revelation, and then the example or the analysis of mine about character revelation. So, regretful means that feeling or showing regret. And then this is the example of it. Pessimist means that a person who tends to see the worst aspect of things or believe that the worst will happen. And then cynical is believing that people are motivated by self-interest. And then this is the example. Rude means that offensively impolite or ill-mannered. And then optimist means that a person who tends to be hopeful and confident about the future of the success of something. And there are the example of it. Means that displaying kindness and concern for others. Then strong. Strong means having the power to move heavy weights or perform other physically demanding tasks. And there are the example of it. And the last is sincere. Sincere means that free from pretense or deceit. And this is the example or my analysis of the story. So that's all about my presentation. So I'm so sorry if there are any mistakes here, And thank you for your kind attention to watch this video, and see you. Stay healthy.